Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out the next in the Sanders Sides video. This is called Moving On Part 1 of 2, Exploring Nostalgia. And a couple of the comments that were talking about this said that there's going to be a lot of patent in this episode, and I'm really going to be excited. So I am. Link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started.
This is the part of the video where I usually lead off with some sort of silly, out of context joke, but you know, by now you already know the drill. His name's Bill.
Oh my goodness, that's cute. Oh, there's like an intro thing. Here we go. I like this. This is cute.
What is up, everybody? Oh, that wasn't good. I'll tell you what's up with me. I feel like a raging dumpster fire. I want to really get going and deliver this video with the same pep and bounce that I usually do, but I don't know. I mean, like, when you're feeling sad, you're feeling sad. I'll take redundant statements for 400.
Oh, wow.
Wait, am I the first one to show up?
Yeah, you are.
That's not good. Yeah, Virgil, I'm not feeling that great today. No?
Aww.
Yeah. Yes, no, yes meaning no, or yes meaning you're feeling good? No. Yes as in I agree with the first statement. My first statement was about your redundant statement. Not that first statement. You can only have one first statement, Thomas. All right, starting over. I feel bad. Okay. Is that okay? I mean, yeah, it's just nothing's coming up. You're ahead of schedule. You got no complaints from me. That's
true.
Nice.
He's like,
never mind, I do have a complaint. You're behaving strangely. Oh, well, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to kick in here for a sec. Thomas, you're wasting time on this YouTube video, so you better start getting into your dilemma and stop putting it off for later. I've just been thinking.
Thinking about what?
About what? Guys. What else is new? And dolls. Oh, I thought we were done with this. Can everyone else get in here, please? I am not equipped for this.
What is the guys and dolls?
I didn't realize that everyone meant only one. Patton and Roman are preoccupied. Helpful. Thomas, care to explain? I've been thinking about guys and dolls. Yes, I'm well aware. Thomas, it is time to move on. I feel like I'm... Listen to me.
Wait, is that reference to something, like to something that happened, or to in regards to a situation? Unless he's already told me and I've forgotten, which I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm nearly out of productive things to say on the matter. I'm just frustrated. I'm just frustrated. I'm sad. I mean, Patton,
wait, what?
Are you still wearing that cat onesie from the previous video? No, I literally put it back on. Just meow. Well, that's so just perfect.
Just meow.
You know that's not what I meant.
Adorable.
We already have one situation we have to deal with, and I told you that's not a practical garment. You can try to knock me down, Logan, but I will always land on my feet. Like a cat! I got it! So Thomas, you write down all of your thoughts and feelings in an eloquent letter and deliver it to him in a basket full of his favorite things. Maybe. Whoa! What? He's been brainstorming all day, and he has yet to come up with one productive, non-creepy idea. I'm not creepy, I'm joking, alright? You just don't understand love. I understand that it's making you act pathetic. Somebody say cat aesthetic? Take it off. Oh, that old cardigan just weighs me down. That's patently absurd. Surely the onesie is heavier. Would have been funnier if you said patently. Can we all just focus on the issue with Thomas? I can't believe I'm the one corralling you guys. Yeah. Indeed. The situation we all seem to be aware of by now is that Thomas is once again thinking about guys. Well, yeah. What else is new? And dolls. Guys and Dolls, the musical. Oh, wow. That too. What about it, though? I mean, it's a fine show.
Thank you.
But aren't there more important things to talk about? Or better shows? There's a Harry Potter play. There's a Harry Potter play.
I heard.
We just did Harry Potter. You want to talk about Harry Potter play? Patton, you know full well what it means when Thomas is thinking about guys and dolls. I don't know what it means. Sue me. Oh, I get it. That was a song from Guys and Dolls. Believe me, Logan, if anything serious is ever eating at Thomas, I'll know. There's another one. You're on a roll.
Is that another song?
Why don't we just call him? You know, we can call him right now. Stop.
No.
Text that. Roman, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Oh my God, you too. The dominoes were all set up. I had no choice but to topple them. Logan, that joke was just the cherry on topple. I'm so sorry.
Why did you
Not
do
my
that?
best.
Why did you
It
do
wasn't
that?
my best. I'm seriously
But you
so tired
tried.
of being the taskmaster here today. Can we? Right. Thomas, why are you still feeling so dejected over something that transpired months ago? I'm sorry, guys. I really am. It's just, when you've been in a relationship as long as I was, it's hard to let go of those feelings. I don't know why, but it is not a problem that is so simple that it can be solved by standing here talking with you. Well, maybe we don't have to let go of those feelings. There must be some sort of way to recapture the past. Do you have any chill?
Yeah.
Actually, Roman
What
may
does
be
he mean
onto
by
something.
that?
He is. I am. Well, in a way. I don't mean resurrecting a long dead relationship, so to speak.
Wow.
So you're not talking about rekindling the fire with our former flame? I'm definitely not talking about that.
Not at
what do
all.
I look like? A Boy Scout Scoutmaster? I'm speaking in reference to reflecting on what once was.
Okay.
A bittersweet longing for the past can yield positive results. I mean,
Possible.
I can say the only
Possibly.
way that I'm making myself feel better is by remembering the good times.
a 2013 study authored by Wing-Yi Chung, Erica G. Hepper, and 4 of their colleagues
Okay.
found that not only can nostalgia make one feel better in the
Lot of
moment,
sex there.
it also has the potential for making them feel more optimistic about the future. And what better way to bring people together than by relating to one another's nostalgic memories? Say, that's a good idea for bringing together you don't. It's called
Just
a
let
joke.
it go.
Dude, have you
Let
ever
it go,
heard of it?
Roman.
I mean,
In what way would it do that,
Yeah.
Logan?
you can let your past motivate your present. There were good times, you accomplished
How?
much, you won medals. Won hearts? Let those positive checkpoints
just
inspire
like-
you to keep
Wait,
going.
like Virgil said, do you ever chill? Do you have a chill? Because he's like, Roman's kind of going like a little nutso there over
For
there.
more. But what if looking at the past makes him feel kind of iffy about the present?
Yeah, do you really think it's a good idea for him to be soaking in a
Right.
big old tub of the past?
Well, granted, there have been many different views on the concept of nostalgia.
Okay.
As recently as the 80s, a psychoanalytic theorist described extreme nostalgia as debilitating, but since
Yeah,
then, a
extreme
great deal of
would be too
research has contradicted this. It's perfectly normal for humans to nostalgize. They do it at least once a week.
Oh yeah, I remember my grandma used to
In
pull out this
increments
old
would be
scrapbook
good.
each weekend. And
You see, even now, he is feeling nostalgic about an instant in which he felt nostalgic. Incredible. Say, what about a scrapbook filled with all the good times?
No.
Look up the word joke in the dictionary.
You're not telling a
Jack
joke.
Smellington. From what I can gather, Thomas is
He's, like, going
already
crazy.
experiencing that bittersweet longing for the past. I say that instead of fighting him on this and creating a more distressing headspace in the process, we allow him to indulge in those memories.
Oh.
Perhaps that will help him to understand that
think so?
circumstances can improve. Can and will. Can. Let's not jump the gun.
Yeah.
can they?
Oh.
Of course they can. If you've previously experienced stretches of time during which you felt fulfillment and happiness, then the idea that you could experience something similar in the
I was
future
gonna
is
say
not
that.
inconceivable. It's happened in the
I'm
past.
trying to remember.
there-
There's something that popped into my mind in regards to Patton, and Patton's seeming a little sadder. He's not seeming as positive as he normally does, and that's what I was going to say. All right.
Therefore, it's decidedly not impossible. I'll be the first to admit this isn't the resolution I'd like us to settle on, but
But what?
I don't have much else to add. Whatever can work.
Okay.
There definitely seems to be room for improvement.
God, could you like warn me before one of your little out of context epiphanies?
Yeah.
Patton,
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry. I got excited.
Okay.
I know that Virgil's room is the place I have to go in order to heighten my anxiety.
Oh.
I gotta think that your room is literally sunshine and rainbows. Well, it's not quite like that. Still, you're at the core of a lot of my happy feelings.
my
I'm at the core of a lot of your feelings. Maybe going there and enhancing those happy feelings is what I need. Honestly, that does make sense. You should see it. Patton holds on to everything in the past that you've cherished. I mean,
my.
it is peak proud papa. Perfect.
Whoa.
Pardon? Patton! I just thought I would hop aboard at the alliteration station. But seriously, my room is kind of a mess. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Okay.
Patton, don't you want to help Thomas
Yeah.
move on? Yeah,
Why
of
is he
course. I
nervous?
would love that. But good, then it's decided.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Another field trip. Great. Wait, did you see what I did there?
What?
Did you see? I made it sound like I said field trip,
What?
but I said field trip. Field trip.
Oh,
Yep,
feel.
it was a good one. Very Romano cheesy. Romano.
Ah.
Okay. Well, here's hoping that nickname doesn't last. Please, Romano. Thomas, are you sure? To Patton's room. Thinking
Yes,
of
they're already-
happy thoughts.
already.
Here we go. Luck be a lady tonight.
What?
Enough with the guys and dolls.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about everything.
Oh.
That's why we're doing this.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, are we?
Wow.
friends?
I immediately have less bad feelings.
Oh, that's.
Wait
Why is
a
he dancing like
minute.
that?
This is nostalgia nirvana in
I know,
here.
it's so bright. Oh, look at all this stuff. Christmas lights? Oh, those are trophies. Okay, what is that from? A microscope? What's that creepy little doll thing over there, though, bruh? The picture.
I am already feeling the sweet embrace of yesteryear. Yeah! Oh, I'm so glad to have you all here. Oh, I don't know why I was so hesitant about it before.
So
Hold on, gotta show you around the old patent palace. Is that my glowworm? Look at how creepy it looks. Oh my goodness, look at all the memories you've got stored in this place, Pat. There seems to be a high concentration of items encompassing your education here, Thomas. Oh man. So many years of chemical engineering and science that you decided to flush down the metaphorical toilet. I forgot about everything I've learned.
I love... I just heard what he said. I forgot about everything I've learned. That's funny. No, but I like how this picture keeps changing. Look at this. It like keeps changing to all these different things.
Got stored in this place, Patton. There seems to be a high concentration of items encompassing your education here, Thomas. Oh man. So many years of chemical engineering and science that you decided to flush down the metaphorical toilet. I forgot about everything I learned.
Good times.
And hopefully more good times ahead. There's always time for you to abandon your current lifestyle and pursue a doctorate. Sweet Barbara Streisand, the show memories, the performances, the attempts at dancing we think went okay, but would prefer not to focus on. I can box step with the best of them, though.
Look at that picture.
5, 6, 7, 8. No need to demonstrate.
For crying out loud, are these all your old journal entries and stories that you wrote in middle school?
Paramore.
These are so
I freaking love Paramore. I like how their sides are representative of them, but also nostalgic at the same time, which is super cool. Like him with Darth Vader. And then this is Fall Out Boy. That's Paramore. That's Haley from Paramore. I freaking love that band. And this is, I can't see them super clearly, so I don't really know who this is. But his side has this. Logan's side has like the microscope and stuff like that. Patton's side is just this beautiful curtain and valance. I think it's called a valance. And then, of course, Roman's side is filled with like theatrical things. This is pretty cool.
cringy. Why would they be here?
Because they're still Thomas's work, and it's very fun to look back on. No, don't be embarrassed, Virgil.
You really liked drawing yin-yangs on the margins of your notes.
That and houses. A little box, the roof, and 2 windows, and a door. All right, so
I
we're
used to
here. Now
do
we can let
stuff
the
like
reminiscing
that, but
take place and get it out of the way. Who wants to start? Yeah, I think we've already started, Logan. Oh, great. I don't know how this works.
Oh, wow.
Hey, remember this?
Is this picture?
The rainforest rap?
Oh my stars, it is. Spitting bars, it is.
Yoga from Star Trek? All right, turn it off. We don't want a copyright strike. This is what inspired your interest in helping to preserve the rainforest.
Oh, really?
And then helping the environment, which in turn led to you pursuing chemical engineering in the first place.
Cool.
It seriously all stemmed from that simple little tune.
What?
Tropical rainforest? More like bopical rainforest. The song is a bop. It stuck with you so much, I can still recall it to this day. Welcome to the jungle. It's so exciting, exotic, mysterious, and we are inviting you on an adventure.
Stop. Yes, please.
Please.
I'm
Too
with
much.
Virgil. I'm with Virgil.
Embarrassing.
Oh, man, this takes me back. Hey, you remember this?
What
My
is
little
that?
hard-covered book, yes. Oh my goodness.
that he
Wait,
wrote
I
his-
talked about my
He
imagination.
still has that?
All the things I could do with it, the things I
That
could
is so
create.
cool.
Oh my goodness, the memories. This is me electrifying my brother. Oh,
So
the
much
accolades
love.
you racked up on the stage, the cheers, the laughs. Look, the first community theater award you ever
that's
received,
cool.
a Golden Apple. Oh, you remember?
Oh my
That's
goodness, yes.
cool.
I won Best
I love
Actor
the
for playing
picture.
Coco in Hot Mikado.
One of the first times you were awarded for acting weird.
And more
That was
would
kinda
follow.
mean.
And therefore, more faux golden fruit may await you
Yes.
if you continue to pursue your nonsense art of leaping
Has
around
he
in
ever
front of
done
everybody,
Broadway?
shouting about things you've never
She
experienced.
should
Thomas, I bet this might bring you back.
Whoa!
Okay. This is all very nice, but you guys gotta stop handing me things all at once, okay? I'm sorry.
What is that? What is this?
That is the smell of Christmas.
was it?
In a box! Yeah! The tree, the cookies, the
Everything?
eggnog that your parents made you. Oh, the unhealthy. Oh, those memories were so
Hater.
thrilling and so mysterious. See, there's an annual event you have to look forward to. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's different now. I mean, as an adult, it's I don't know, it's not the same as when you're a
Christmas is
kid. Well,
awesome.
that may be the case.
Christmas is
However,
awesome.
Old poems you wrote? Oh, you were trying so
poetry.
hard to be edgy.
I love poetry.
I feel like I'm an archaeologist that dug up an ancient cringe compilation.
look, I had a
You're
lot
such
on
a
my mind
hater.
growing up, especially as a teenager.
That you did. Constantly escaping into your mind to get away from real
That's
life.
good.
Wondering when you were going to start liking girls. Creating these other worlds where things just made more sense.
That's
Yes,
creative.
those were hectic and busy times for me. Well, that's about the time that you upgraded from small nuisance to giant thorn on our side. And for a good reason.
I like how
It was
he's
a
trying to
busy
be
time
nice
for
to
me
him.
too. I mean, the stakes were high. Thomas was really starting to develop as a person then.
Oh yeah, that's
else did he do?
right.
I like
Oh,
that
that's
picture.
funny. So I might not have had Roman create half as many of the stories and worlds as he did without Virgil giving me reason to. That's weird. Well, fortunately, things make more
Virgil
sense now.
helped
Or
him
rather,
make
will make more sense
these stories.
in the
That's
future,
cool.
right? I
Cool.
guess. I mean, that's the goal, right? Developing a clearer perspective? Somewhat, yes. Is that not what's happening?
I'm not sure what's happening.
I'll show you what's hibbity happening. Is that one of my
dear.
pound puppies? Ah,
Yeah,
chocolate!
oh, is
His
it?
name is
I thought
Chocolate.
it was like a TY.
Boy, times were amazing back then. Some might say way better.
Recorder!
Wait, it's just so sweet and good
I
and pure
miss
and
playing
happy
recorder.
and wholesome and sweet and lovely, and I'm running out of things
So
to say.
cute.
I miss all this. Oh man, remember when our outfits used to look like
That
this?
was
Wow,
recent.
so embarrassing.
very
Oh,
recent.
feels like only yesterday. We changed in the
Right.
last video.
Thank you.
Your room is awesome. Like, I don't know why you would want to leave it, ever. Like,
Oh,
heck,
I
I don't want
spy.
to leave my room half the time. What? Well, Thomas, looking back at these euphoric memories sure does inspire hope for the future, does
Yeah,
it not?
Logic's like
Look
realizing
at
this
this.
isn't really.
I used to think this was the coolest thing. It has buttons. What?
Oh yeah,
Get
phones now
out.
don't have buttons.
Well, I know you're gonna flip out
Oh
at this.
dear. Goodness.
Crossed.
Oh yeah, hot
Buns.
cross buns.
Yep, this
Hot
place
cross
does
buns.
have it all.
Oh, it
those
sure
things are
does.
scary.
Why is that even in
Yeah,
there?
true.
But think of
How does
everything
he have
the
all this
future
stuff?
has in store. Virgil, are you okay? Oh my goodness, I remember this too.
A CD player.
The songs you used to put onto mix CDs
What's wrong?
and play
What's
in
wrong?
the car. I mean, Disney
What
mania
is wrong?
much. I must have listened to Pink's first album
Oh,
like
I love Pink.
100
What's
times.
wrong with Virgil?
Of course. Thomas? It might not have been the best idea for you to
Okay.
come here. Such a foolish oversight
did
on my
anxiety
part.
realize?
You are a habitual worrier. Yes, I think that we established that quite
He's
a long
an
time ago,
habitual-
Specs. Oh, is
He's
that
an habitual what?
idea for you to come here? Such a foolish oversight on my part. You are a habitual
Worrier.
warrior. Yes, I think that we established that quite a long time ago, Specs. Oh, is that bad
Yeah.
for my room? Well, I didn't think Thomas was too different from others, but anxiety almost always has a seat at the table whenever he makes any
Okay.
decisions. So I would say he worries more than what would be considered the norm. Okay, but that
I don't
still doesn't
understand.
explain. I know I told you that nostalgia can cause people to be more optimistic
All right.
about their future, but for habitual worriers, nostalgia can have an adverse effect on their overall
happen to
mood.
me.
It can sometimes cause them to look back on the past
then,
compared
yeah,
to the
that can
present
happen to
period in
me
their
a
lives
lot.
and cause them to ruminate even more on how their present situation pales in comparison. However incorrect that outlook may be, their anxiety worsens. Virgil, that's not happening, right?
No.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Oh, he's-
Come on, let's go. It's time to
his
end
voice
this
got
experiment.
deeper?
Wait a minute, you can't go now. We haven't even started reminiscing about all the Broadway shows
Oh.
that he's seen. And all these old photos.
that.
Look at this. They're right, Logan, we can't leave now. There's still too much
There's
to look
so many
through.
cute things.
I don't understand this. What is the worth of memories if they don't spur you on to make new ones? I am familiar with
I
this
get what he's saying.
whole ordeal's origin, but it is in the past now, Thomas. It makes no sense
Logan,
to...
shh, it's fine.
Wow.
It's fine.
But if you would only heed...
oh, hush, some
Some
astute
stuff happening.
teacher.
All of this because Patton can't let go of one person? Logan, can you stop?
Oh.
Please?
Oh.
You know what? Fine. If you don't want to listen to me, this is your issue to resolve. I am outie 50,000.
5,000.
5,000? Ding, ding, ding.
That's the same thing. What's happening?
Hey, do you guys remember the 5th season of Lost?
I get what logic is saying, but I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused. I don't really see how, if you're like heartbroken, right? How thinking about the good times can necessarily be the fix to ease your broken heart or to put you in a better mental space when you're thinking of something sad. I don't understand how that could work. I'm not saying that it could, yeah, I don't really see. I was gonna say I'm not gonna see how that could never work, but I don't really see how thinking of, like, if you're in a relationship, thinking about those good things that you had in the relationship and as a tool to help you heal from the sadness you feel, see what I did there? From the steel, no, I'm just kidding, that doesn't really fit, but from the heartbreak that you have. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna all be pulled together for the second part. And I feel like there's a couple different layers of things that's happening on this, and this is just part one, so part two will help explain some things. Patton was seeming a little weird, right, when he was talking. I mean, he came in with this cat thing, But after that, he seemed kind of weird. He seemed kind of hesitant. He seemed kind of off. And then in this part where he was like a little bit more stern, like patent stern to Logan and asking him to stop. And then Logan was a bit more erratic. Anxiety obviously was getting stronger because I was like, something's going on, because I see him looking at anxiety. He's like he noticed something was going on weird too. So obviously for Thomas being in this space was causing more anxiety, even though Thomas couldn't really tell, but anxiety was getting more anxious. So I am very interested to see the next episode and see what it entails and see what's going to happen or how it all ties everything together. I know a lot of you guys have already seen it, so you guys already understand it and know it, but I'm very interested to see. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think are the different layers that are happening for people who don't know? If you know, then, I mean, don't say that, but maybe just let me know about how you feel about the episode. That would be good. If you like that video, check out the link in the description box below. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies.